feeling pretty good. My headache's gone away, which is good.
We have way too much fun with sticks now.
Yeah. Sticks are
These are really easy to peel.
It's like cheese.
Are you gonna make a toothbrush or?
No. Thanks.
Everyone else seems to look pretty good. We had a few jokes, which was good. I was laughing a whole lot.
Hello, everybody. That side is falling off.
It was like a hick. It had like a this in it. It's like a hick.
Did it actually have it in it?
Yeah, it was stuck in it. It was funny.
That's really funny.
Even though we're having a really good time, and the weather's holding out, which is nice. The vote is always there behind us. We're always thinking about it. We're always trying to strategize and see what we can do to do the best we can. Actually, he keeps lying. I know he's lying about voting me. He won't stand up to what he did. I talked to Danielle, and a couple of people said it was Drew as well, they heard. So I don't think he'll make it too far.
Hannah and Callista, they told us that apparently Drew had voted for Jeanette before. So they told us that Drew had voted for Jeanette so that and I'm sure it almost worked on a couple people, and then they voted Drew. So they were almost both sticking around. The original alliance, it was very weak. When we first voted Lee out, me and a few other people said, okay, well, let's do it, let's go through. And it was kind of just that was it for a while.
We should just like draw names out of a hat to see who we vote for or something. If we had pen and a paper.
I guess you just vote for who you want to vote for.
I don't want to vote for anybody.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe.
Alliances are me, Jeanette, Tim, and Dave. Whether that continues and carries through, I hope so, but we can't really say for sure. Like, we are super tight. We haven't had to deal with that many, tribal councils, but that's how it's looking right now. We kind of go to each other for the vote. The tribe consensus seems to be that we're going with the last Inquirer member, Callista, but I don't know, I've been thinking a lot, and thinking if there was any way, it looks like Drew did vote Jeanette in the last tribal council, which would mean, or 2 tribal councils ago, which would mean that he went against our alliance in the first place. So I don't know, I'm sure we could probably swing and vote Drew, and that would be okay with everybody.
That made the day, that challenge. Really helpful.
Which one?
The food challenge.
Oh, the food, yeah.
I've never been so happy about Pringles. I hate Pringles.
Yeah, why'd you bid 100 for that?
Because I counted everything and it was between Callista and I thought it would be the last item, so I'm 100, and, thinking I could share it with her after, and then I'm oh no.
That was a waste.
I got my cookies.
Callista, I'd maybe like to see stick around a little while. It would be a shame to, just because her whole team lost, that she has to lose too. I think that kind of sucked on everyone. I don't know if Callista's enlisted other people. I'm not really sure. She hasn't talked to me, but I've seen her talking to a couple other people.
Anybody want a bagel?
It seemed really typical of the other 2 guys, and then
Yeah,
I don't know, I just think there's a bigger threat right now than.
you have a really positive attitude. Love you.
Okay. It's just scary because first he went, then Hannah, I'm so does that mean that I'm next? It just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't know, it's just kind of down to that. It's going that way, and I'm oh God.
Yeah.
So.
I talked to Jeanette and I asked her, are you guys, I asked her straight up, I'm are you guys voting me out tonight? I mean, I'd rather know a little bit ahead of time, So when I asked, she's you know what, I don't, she's I don't know, I really don't, I don't know what's happening, we're thinking about Drew as well. And she said that they really like me in there and stuff like that. It's kind of nice to have me around and stuff like that. They said they all like me, so maybe, I don't know if I can trust that, or maybe they're just bluffing. I have connections with Amanda and possibly Danielle, but I know that both of them are in to win too, so I don't know if I can totally trust them or not. It's a game, and they're going to play to win too, so it's just the luck of the straw, I guess.
Right after.
That's a lot of rice left.
Beef. There's only 6. Let's see what they are.
So they had 4 left.
Yeah, they do have 4 left. They're big mothers.
Ritual bowl.
They're really cool.
Water.
The ritual bowl next.
They smell good. Smell them.
Did you have some? Oh,
yeah,
I know.
They do smell like Mr. Angel's.
The first bite I had, I swear I was walking on clouds. It was so good.
I haven't had any.
A bit tired, a bit winded, but ready to go.
think we're doing pretty good, so ready for any more twists I throw at us.
Like, 'cause she's not a threat because she's staying quiet, but I think we need to get rid of her.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like at the end, like she's gonna be really strong at the end. She has a lot of people that like her. And then I think once we get rid of her, that we should try and talk to Sam and see if we can get Nolan in here.
Yeah.
And then
I think I can get
go for yeah. We need to vote that. Would that be 4 against 3, right?
If we can get Tim and Amanda and maybe Drew, then we can pick up the rest of the girls. And then if the guys can outpower the girls, I think we could do pretty good that way.
We could pick up the girls, right? Yeah, for sure. I think the other tribe, that's what we were planning on doing, is voting out the other tribe all at once. And one after another, so that would mean Plus does next. So that's what I'm planning, so I just don't know what's going on. If all goes planned, there won't be any of the other tribe left, so then I think you'll start to see alliances come together and things like that, so.
Another one again.
Yep. We haven't had a big one in a long time.
No.
It was. I feel threatened now a lot. And even if I do win immunity, I'm still going to feel like, oh, well, what's going to happen the next time and the next time. So I don't feel good about my position at all. I know maybe 1 or 2 people might go before me, but I don't think I'm going to be too far after. It depends, like what the challenges are, because there are some things I'm really good at, and some things I'm just not. And running isn't one of my strong points, not right now anyway, so I think that's going to hinder my success a lot in this game. I'm really not sure. If I get past the next 2-3 votes, then I think I have no idea what's going to happen after that, because anyone can win.
Guess what? We didn't get Trinos.
Oh, dude.
No.
You tricked her.
I know.
For a walk in that hamburger.
This is what it says.
This is what it says.
Lost in the woods is a horrible fate. You travel in circles instead of just straight. The next individual immunity is a race. Save your comrade and return to home base.
So it's like a race.
Partners.
Let there be dummies. Let there be dummies.
Return to base would be here, wouldn't it?
No.
Or maybe other base up there.
We can't do partners.
Base.
Yeah, you see people talking all the time about whether or not they're making plans or not. It's all laying pretty dormant right now, but we'll see a couple challenges ahead, what pops out and surprises us all.
That's so funny. You guys want water?
Oh, that's a little tight.
Yeah, we should get some water. Yeah, a little.
Yeah, we'll be running. Yeah.
Welcome, survivors. You are attending another immunity challenge. I need the necklaces back, please. For this challenge, there will still be 3 individual immunities. It is a rescue mission of sorts. In the woods, we've hidden bags that have been weighed down. These are your victims. These are the things you need to bring back to the finish line. The first 3 survivors to return with their bags win immunity. Where you are standing is currently the starting line. Does everyone understand? For immunity! Survivors ready? Go!
Yes. Oh, good job, man.
Figure I can do nothing afterwards.
Oh, there's 33.
Oh.
It's what?
There's already 3 here.
Okay.
There was 2 right where
I didn't know where any of them were, so it's okay.
First across the line was Dan. Second was Tim. And third was Amanda. These 3 have won individual immunity. The rest of you can all be voted out at the next tribal council. Return to your camp, talk to each other, and then return to tribal council. Head out.
Right now, actually, I'm a little bit scared because I didn't get an immunity, and they just voted out Donnie and Hannah, who are from my tribe, and I'm the only one last from that group, so it feels very typical that I would be the next one to go. It was really hard because, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I was shorter too and I can't see over tall grass, or maybe that was my disadvantage or whatever, but I still didn't get one, and I realized it's really crucial at this point in time, having, 7 people left, soon to be 6, so I may not be here. So I really, really, really needed that immunity, and I really wanted it, but I didn't get one, so I'm not really gonna sit down and mope about it. I'm still in the game, so I gotta, keep trying what I can do.
I'm feeling good. I'm a little worried about tribal council, but not that much. I think our alliance is gonna work out good, and I hope I don't go to vote at all. I think I'm worried because I'm one of the few that don't have immunity, individual immunity again. So I think one of these times it is going to be my time, so I just don't know when.
I think it's going to be Callista for sure, which we're really sad. I'm going to miss her too. She seems a lot of fun, brings up her spirits in camp. Sad to see her go. Amanda was talking to Callista, but I think Amanda's going to stick to our tribe and going to vote Callista off. We're sticking to the plan.
Emotionally, I feel pretty shitty because I know what's coming. I think Amanda and Callista are going to form an alliance and possibly vote Drew or I out. And I think we have to get rid of Callista, and she's like one of my best friends here. So I'm gonna bawl my eyes out at tribal council if she's gone. I don't want it to be, but I don't want a wasted vote. So the person that I would vote for wonders who voted them, and then people will start talking and then vote me out because they said, oh, she voted this other person. I think I'm gonna stick with the plan. It's really hard because Callista told me that she can't vote for me and she wouldn't. So it's really hard to kind of not give that back to her. Just they're talking right now because they've gone off and started talking, and when Callista went over to get the water and Amanda asked her if she needed a hand, I knew something was going on. At first I thought I had one going with Callista to vote out Drew, but now I think I'm going to have to stick to the plan that we made before we all came over here from the other tribe. And I think I'm going to have to vote out Callista. I really, really don't want to.
So they see you as a threat, right?
From my perspective, it's in a way unfair that they're picking off a Quarry one at one, because I don't know. I feel like I'm being stereotyped as one of them because you guys didn't like them very much, and understandable. They're rude to you guys and stuff like that. But I feel that I'm being stereotyped as well because I was in that group, and I don't know. It just seems unfair that one. Well, not unfair. It's a good strategy for you guys, but it just seems unfair to me that we're just being picked off one by one when we merged, and it shouldn't be that problem anymore. You know what I mean? It's individuals.
I do see that side of it, but I don't know. It was kind of like a tribe decision, Oh my gosh, this vote is gonna be bad. As it stands right now, we're preparing to vote out Callista, the last member of the Quarry tribe. Me and Callista are best friends. This is going to be really intense. We came into the game saying, you know, we have no preset alliance, but we're going to try to go as far as we can in the game. And it's like, I don't see any possible way to sway that at all.
See, what I see is if Drew, the reason why I thought I was doing Jeanette a favor because Drew liked Ted and he voted for Jeanette, you know? And if they can't see that Drew lied to them and he's using lies to get to the top, that could be a problem for them in the end.
They do see that. But the thing is that you're more of a threat than he is, and they figure they can get him out after. But this might be the last chance for them for you, because you're such a strong player. But we said we weren't going to take anything personally, but I'm really afraid that she's going to. I don't know. She said something earlier today about taking the easy way out, or it seems really easy to just vote me out, and she asked if we were going to, and I was like, I don't know. We hadn't decided at that point. So I'm really worried how she's going to take that. If it doesn't go down in a favorable way for you, I don't want you to be angry with me.
No. If you have to do, we made the deal in the beginning. If it comes down to picking one or the other, and you have to do that, then fine. But I mean, I think there's so many ways if we stuck together that there's so many ways of picking people out one by one. Like you and Danielle and I could easily bring Jeanette in for a girl alliance.
No, I've thought of that, but we can't trust
Danielle? No?
No.
I'm thinking if we had all 4 girls alliance, we can take the boys out who are threatening, then have an even
But
kind of equal
No,
alliance.
I've thought of that. I've run this over and over and over. Long-term effects, she's in the jury. Her and Hannah and Donnie were a really strong alliance, so she's going to have an effect on their final vote. So if she takes this personal, and if by some miracle I end up in the final 2, that's 3 votes against me right there already.
Why doesn't people take Danielle out? She's a threat. If you can't trust her, why not, If you can't trust Danielle, then why does everyone just...
Everybody else does trust her, I think. I don't.
I don't trust her.
I don't.
I
A
learned
couple
from
of
the last
times,
time when I
a couple of
talked to her.
times, I don't think she's voted with us.
No.
I'm really suspicious that it was her.
She told me to my face
I
that they're
think it
voting...
was her that voted Jeanette.
You think?
I don't think it was true.
Then take her out now.
But it's not my decision.
I know, but
I don't
I'm just
control
saying.
them. I don't control
I know, but you have more of a say in it than I do.
But on the other hand, if I don't go through and vote her out, then things get stirred up. And then people in the original Tunyon tribe are angry, and there's other votes against us. I don't know, it's really hard, especially after we go off and talk one-on-one. If I go back there and say, hey guys, why don't we not vote Callista off, let's vote Drew. Then they're all like, oh, she obviously has an alliance with her. They know we're friends.
She's probably trying to get Amanda, for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Scrambling around trying to find somebody.
She is genuinely nice to absolutely everybody, and people love her. They've got no reason not to. She's a huge threat, and she's a physical player. It's scary to leave someone like that in the game. I feel absolutely horrible. This is a bad position for me, because I love you. You're my best friend in the world, and this is horrible. Either way, it doesn't look good.
Are we sticking with our plan that we had before?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I'll vote for Callista just because she's from the other tribe. We had it that we were going to get rid of the other tribe first, then see what happens from there. So I think if we have to, we'll I think we're all sticking together and voting for Callista.
No necklace.
I think everybody's underestimating her. She gets along with everybody, so they all think that she's not a big threat to us. But I think that everybody's just underestimating her, and she can stand out if she wants to, and she'll do really well.
I think she's a really big threat, but nobody sees her as a threat right now because she gets along with everybody. And if she really wanted to, I think she could be successful.
I think I did really good that challenge. I was really proud. Tim and Amanda were both very strong too. I'm really glad that those two won it. Out of all the people, I'd like to keep them around the longest, I think. I think it's making me look like more of a threat, but there's also Amanda who's won as many as me. So I think together, we both stand out, but I think we can we'll outpower most of the people around. So I think we can get them off without being in too much trouble.
Right now, I'm thinking that it's gonna be either me, because of what's happened so far, and possibly Drew. I don't know. If I do get out and I'm in jury, that's 3 people from the other tribe that they've disappointed who they have to go against. So if they're smart, maybe they'll hold on to me a little bit longer to get me on their good side. So that way, when I'm in the jury, I'll maybe be a little bit nicer to them. I just really hope that I can make it past this. Maybe I'll have the luck of the straw and be here tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I really, really, really want to be here right now. So.
It's not that we don't want her around. She's an excellent player, and she's really helping the tribe, like keeping spirits high. She's great, like makes us laugh all the time. But it's part of the game. You got to get rid of people who are their biggest threats. So I think she'll have to be gone.
Casmodiar, welcome once again to Tribal Council. Let's bring in the jury. The jury right now consists of Donnie and recently voted out Hannah. Jeanette, how's camp life?
Camp is doing pretty good. We're cracking a few jokes, which was good. We haven't been too hungry, actually. I guess the food challenge was a lot for us, but it's been going good.
Drew, you're one of the younger players right now in the tribe. Do you feel that it has any impact on how you're doing?
I don't know. I think that it could be a variable in this vote, or could cause me to receive a vote, but I hope not.
Calista, you're the last remaining member of the quarry. How are you feeling about that right now?
Not too good. I realize the pattern that's been going on for castaways, and it doesn't make me that happy, but if it's the strategy they're using, go for them. But, you know, I've just been realizing a lot. There's been a lot of talk since the last challenge, and it's just very obvious that there's people sneaking around different spots that maybe people haven't realized yet in the tribe, but, you know, they'll figure it out when they're casted away next. So, but they have to realize that, you know, this is now down to individuals, and that if they decide to stay together as a tribe, each time they think they're going to stay together, one more of them is going to leave.
Then yeah, care to expand a bit more on that?
Any vote that's cast right now for anyone is really hard, and I don't think anyone wants to do it or wants somebody out.
Amanda, Calista says there's a lot of sneaking around going on. Do you agree with that?
I don't know if I'd say a lot. I mean, occasionally you're going to have people that go off and have talks, and if that's sneaking around, then that's sneaking around. But, I mean, I guess it's part of the game and you just have to deal.
Next question is for Dan and Amanda. Last tribal council said that by winning, you thought you were making yourselves look like a threat, yet you both won again. How does that play into your strategy?
I don't know what to say.
Don't really think it'll make too much of a difference on how we play this game. We'll play it like we were planning on playing. I don't think the immunity challenges will make much difference.
Do you both think you need this immunity?
I think you always need immunity.
Yeah.
You're never safe.
Danielle, is it getting hard to stay loyal to the alliances?
I'm not really sure. It's hard to stay loyal to everyone, but the alliances, I don't know. I really don't know what to say about that.
Amanda, I'll ask you the same question. Is it getting hard to stay loyal to the alliances?
Yeah, it's really hard. Everybody that's left are people that we love. It's torture. We have to vote one person that we truly enjoy spending time with. We have to write their name down and vote them out.
Drew, is there any feeling of uncertainty in this tribal council for you?
For sure, I think for anyone without immunity, there's an uncertainty. I mean, it could be anyone's time. I guess it's just however the votes go. That's how the game's played.
Callista, what are you basing your vote on?
My vote is clearly based on what I've observed in the past, day of being with this tribe, basing it on who might be a threat to myself, who might be a threat to the rest of us who survive, if my vote counts or not. But yeah, it's totally just what I've observed and who I've decided to put trust in and who I haven't.
Okay. It's time to vote. Drew, you can go first, remembering the person you vote out will become the next member of the jury.
I love you more than words can say, and I'm really sorry that it had to come down to this. We came into the game saying there's going to be no hard feelings. I'm really afraid there's going to be. I just hope you don't take this out on me. If I could have done anything, you know I would have.
I will tally the votes. Since the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will have to leave tribal council immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Callista. Second vote. Danielle. 2 votes, 1 Callista, 1 Danielle. Third vote. Callista. Fourth vote. Callista. The third member of our jury. Callista. Please bring me your torch. Callista, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Someone's sneaking behind you, you don't even know.
It appears as the game proceeds, it's getting more and more emotional, as well as more and more sneaky. We may head back to camp.
I thought I played really well. I had a lot of good strategies going. It's just a matter of one tribe being bigger than the other tribe. Amanda and I had a long talk, and we said that we were going to keep chilling the game as long as we could. Obviously, this is as long as she could for me. To be seen as a threat, if they had to vote me out for that reason, then obviously I could have gone all the way. If I have a chance to get those questions out in Law Final 2, they're going to hear it from me because I don't leave a place without saying what I have to say first.
For Callista, if you're gonna watch this later, I love you so much, babe, and I'm sorry.